It's a bit dark, but we'll see how it comes out on computer, Mark.
Yeah, when we were carrying on from last video, and if you can make out, I'm just set on front deck so you can put it into some scale. There's enough room for obviously two people to sit in front. My doors, like I was saying on the first video, is got a French door thing, two doors that's going to open out, and then the bed right up to the bulkhead here, crossways in the boat. Obviously, from other video, gas locker. Well, I'll walk down through the centre of the boat and follow us through windows.
We're filming.
Oh yeah, so we've just come through front deck, and from last videos, you see that's the front door with the front deck, and my bed's going to finish about roughly here, 3/4 bed's what I'm thinking, sort of raised up like say storage underneath it. I'm just coming back through flat screen telly one side or the other, depending which way around the colour, so I can watch telly.
I'm going to go other side of you, Mark. It's better light.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Bulkhead is going to sit, I think about here, and it's going to come across, and I'll have a narrow doorway here, and this side's going to be like a built-in wardrobe and everything. From this bulkhead, the second one is going to finish here, and that's where the back's through to the kitchen. So you've got another doorway here, narrow door. The shower tray is going to fit in the centre of the floor here, and then I'm going to like my sink small in this cupboard here. Small cupboard, sorry, the sink sat on top. The toilet's going to be roughly here, and this wall is where the towel radiator is going to be, sit underneath this window. So, like I say, bulkhead here, through this second narrow door. Then here I'm going to have the washing machine and the raised up oven. So you'll turn around, have your worktop, obviously sink, and I'm going to have the hob, obviously the cupboards underneath it, and a locker on here. Same with the other side, planning on having something on the wall for, crockery and that sort of stuff. What I'm doing here is having, so I've a normal 600mm worktop buttered right up there. I'm going to have a narrow one with my fridge and my freezer, slimline freezer turned sideways off. So the door for the fridge will be here, worktop, panel down the side, and then fridge here with the door opening, just so you've got a bit more room to walk through. I might even, depending on space, how it works out, have a thin tall cupboard here for iron board storage and bits and bobs like that. So that's going to be straight down at that. Fireplace is going to be here, and this is where the settee is going to sit roughly, and a small chair. Telly, flat screen and everything. I don't have it all really tight to the wall, obviously with space. Probably a big telly, 19-inch or 17-inch. The stairs are going to come down at an angle and finish about here. There'll be 5-6 steps. And this is all going to be, so you're going to have a panel here going in there. This side we think is where the electrical controls are going to be, and storage underneath it, bits and bobs like that. The other side is going to be another storage area, so you can come across, so when you walk down the stairs you've got something to guide yourself with. That's going to have a door that will open to put storage and all that sort of thing in. Underneath the back deck, so you can see how high the back deck is.
Just going to rejig us light, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, underneath the back deck, you can see how high it is, so they've got your steps coming down. Obviously the motor's going to sit on into this corner, the fuel tanks and everything is going to sit under this, under my rear deck. Same with me water heater and all that sort of stuff, and leisure batteries. That box there, I don't know if you can see it, is the weed actually we were talking about. It's in place and ready, but we've had a problem with the welder the last couple of days, so we ain't got as far with the welding as we wanted to do. But like from the last video, this was for all the cross members that were there to support it while it was being built. All of them's been taken out. Phil's cut cut all this panelling back. All these uprights have been cut back, which are all these, what timber's going to be fixed into to put the panelling in, which will hold, obviously, insulation and all that sort of stuff. Like I say, the floor, I'm on about having, obviously, be floor sheets, and wooden floor going all the way through it. That's part of it. The sides in the living room area, the walls are planning over and carpeted because it's nice and warm again, and it looks quite nice on both, believe it or not. You're not going to see much of the walling in the galley. In the bathroom, I'm planning on obviously tiling the shower, sink, splashback, and the rest of it's going to be a nice veneered wood finish. Is that right? And then the living room, bedroom's going to be the same. So if you want to come up this way.
Pause.
Yeah, I mean, from the last video, we haven't gone as far as we wanted to because we've had a problem with a MIG welder and it's not something we can fix just like that. I think it's a part of it or something anyway. Let's say we've got the rails on where the hatch that slides back, so the hatch is literally going to be that. So you walk up to it, come do that, slide back, doors open up, and then you walk down the stairs. Because like I say, the two lockers are going to be the either side. We've put the uprights in place where the door frame's going to be fixed, and I don't know if you can remember if you got to the last video, there was an arched support which we've put out, that's been recycled and fixed in place there to strengthen above the roof. Reinforcements have been put under the roof panel and clamped in place, but we've not been able to weld them in because of the problem we've had with the welder. As same with the weed, that's like I've just been saying. These hollow bits here, we need the panel for. I'm waiting for some checker plate to be cut and fitted. That's just going to have two panels, so one I can lift up to get access there, and to sit on this drainage, and one's going to sit here, obviously access to the engine if we need to get down to it. One of the other little jobs that we need to, what we have done, is this channeling piece here, which is reinforced this back. That's been cut and fixed, so this catches rainwater, it supports the panels that cover the engine bay, all this channeling, and because most of the weight in the boat is at the back because of the engine and the fuel tanks, batteries, etc., the boat's going to slightly tilt, obviously, towards the rear. So any rainwater that drains off the roof, that goes onto the rear deck, that goes into this channeling, it's going to make its way out, and that's the channeling that we've just fixed in. You can see where my finger is, so water's going to flow that way. It flows under the deck. If you can see where my fingers is, there's one there, and then there's one just here, and that's where water will drain out.
And there's two on the sides.
Yeah, two on the sides as well. Then. So you've got ones that come out on the side, drainage here.
Do that again, Mark.
Yeah, you can see. That cross member there, water can drain and shoot out to the side of the boat there. Like I say, this rear stern rail, I need to have wood fitted to it, and the plan is as well that I sort of sit driving the boat, tillers here, underneath the seat. It's going to be throttle control and that sort of, because that's how I steer the boat. And like I say, when you walk down one side or the other, when exactly means we're going to have the control panel for all the lights, fuse boxes and all. Basically, the nerve centre of all the electrics is going to sit up here somewhere in this cupboard. And then underneath it, bits and bobs of storage. So that's about it. We haven't primed up, oxided the roof like we wanted to. We weren't too sure about how the panels had gone together, so we filled them up a little bit, and then you can see the white. There's just a small skim of filler just to tidy it up a little bit. And well, it's not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. So hopefully by the time we've got the next video done, we'll have all the other bits finished and up to date where we want to be. But just this is the first day today where all the cross members have been out, that have been able to walk the full length inside the boat, which has been really nice to do, because you can really sort of imagine it and start to plan it all out a little bit more in detail and things like that. But